Morning, folks. How you doing? Welcome back, Football Digest Daily. My name is Nyasha. Hoping you're having a good Tuesday morning. Terrific Tuesday is here, man. I hope you're having a good one. I am having a good one. Kama kawa kunyonya vitamin D hapa. So yesterday, of course, we had the last games of game week 1. We had Sheffield taking on Wolves. That game ended 2-0 in favor of Wolves. I almost said Sheffield. Yeah, very quick goals, by the way, that were scored by Wolves. Jimenez and who's this other guy? Who was this other guy? Some other guy there who scored with a header. And Sheffield were out of, since then they were out of sorts and they did not recover. And that game ended like that 2-0. A very good way for Nuno Espirito Sanchez to kick off the Premier League season. Then we have, of course, the other one, Brighton versus Chelsea, where everybody was watching. And let me tell you, I was watching that game on a microscope, checking every detail of how Chelsea are playing, man. And they won that game 3-1. And of course, they were not the better side. Let's be honest. They were the better side in terms of being clinical. But in terms of overall game dominance, possession and stuff, they were not the better side. They did not possess the ball. They did not dominate the game. They had less possession, but they had more shots. They committed more fouls. So, yeah, all in all, of course, you want to win a Premier League game regardless of how you win, and that is exactly what Chelsea did against the Brighton side, which basically walipeana mabao kaa zote. Apart from the second one. I mean, the first goal was a Matt Ryan penalty foul. And you gotta say, my Timo Werner was so quick there. Matt Ryan had no choice. He did not even know it. And that collision, of course, affected Timo Werner on the knee. I saw him with some ice on his knee at the end of the game when he was doing the post-match interview. And Timo Werner, of course, you could see what he's going to be offering Chelsea this season. Hey, atasumbua. The dude is quick, pacey as fuck, man. And so he's going to be looking to hit teams on the counter-attack. And yeah, he's quite good at that. He's quite good at that. Of course, we had guys who are playing out of position like Kai Havertz. They were playing out of position. Mason Mount, I think, was playing on the right wing. So, yeah, kind of disconnected. Chelsea did not have time to adapt, time to maybe bring the squad together and get the guys ready. Some guys were not ready. Guys like Pulisic are not ready. You had Loftus-Cheek playing on the left, on the middle of the park also. So, it was a disjointed squad, I would say. So, of course, moving forward, you're going to get the guys coming in and gelling in. But one thing is for sure, Chelsea, I don't see them being this side that is going to be dominating games. I don't fancy them to do that. I think they're just going to be this side that is going to be so lethal and maybe efficient on the counter-attack. That is for sure. They're going to be that. Because I'm looking at their midfielders, they don't seem like the guys who would be willing to hold the ball or who seems like they can hold the ball and dominate the game, like have more percentage of possession than the rivals. I don't see that. If they can't do that against Brighton, I don't know. And we're looking at that. Hizo ndizo vitu zinafanya nione Chelsea tunaweza twanga. Also defensively, of course yesterday they don't have Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva is going to be coming in, that's for sure. The question is, who is he going to be playing alongside with? That is what you're waiting to see for Chelsea. So it's a couple of good weeks ahead for Chelsea. Good, I would say good / shaky, because we're going to be scrutinizing everything. Let me tell you, Chelsea fans, yeah? Congratulations on your win yesterday. That was what the Premier League is all about, winning. Even if you're not dominating games, even when you're playing badly, if you're not a Chelsea fan, if you're a Chelsea fan and you think you played well yesterday, think again. You won, but you are not the better side. But yeah, I was saying, Chelsea fans, you better be ready. You better have a thick skin this season, man, because everything that you do, we're gonna be scrutinizing your freaking asses. Every single game, scrutinizing every single player. You don't splash 200 M in this pandemic and you expect us to be giving you time to adapt and be walking scot-free in these streets. Nah, it's not gonna happen. It'll happen. Now third, you can rest assured it will not happen. We will be scrutinizing everything. Kila game itakuwa mnacheza, itakuwa naangaliwa na fans under a microscope, looking at every detail. So you better have your skin thick, man, because things might get thick for ya. It might get thick for ya. So that's just a warning I'm giving to all Chelsea fans. But you won yesterday. Timo Werner, again, like I said, he's going to be a guy who's going to be troubling a lot of defenders this season. Zuma nilimuona jana pia, walikuwa anacheza kama yeye. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be the guy who's going to be partnering Thiago Silva. If he is, hiyo ni shimo. Kani Zuma, hiyo ni shimo. Hapo ndipo Aubameyang atafungia bao. Hapo ndipo Aubameyang atafungia bao. No doubt, man. I'm telling you, straight up. Kai Zuma ndiye atapartner Thiago Silva. That is where your weak point is going to be defensively. Rest assured. Who else did I see yesterday? Kepa bado alikuwa acheza kama yeye. The equalizer for Burnley. Hey, Kepa. Kepa ni mtunguyas. Kepa yu ni bamba mbaya. So of course, Lampard after the game we were saying he's happy with Kepa, but we all know he's signing another goalkeeper. So time will tell on whether Kepa is going to be starting the Premier League games for Chelsea. We're going to be waiting to see that. It's going to be mad fun. Someone else who I noted was having a not so good a game is Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Game yake jana ilikuwa tu hivi hakunibamba. He was not he's not the kind of player who Chelsea fans can bank on, that's for sure. If yesterday's game is anything to go by. Kai Havertz was also kind of tired, if you ask me. He looked a tad jaded, a tad not ready for the physicality. And nilisikia Timovana akisema, oh, he was surprised like how big the defenders are. You know, like, I don't know, three defenders wa Bundesliga wanakuanga wafupi au nini? You know, and if he's surprised by that, wait until he comes alongside I was going to say Maguire and Koulibaly. But can you imagine if like Chelsea, if Man United signed Koulibaly, alafu Timovana anashtuliwa na defenders of Brighton, aende apatane na Maguire na Koulibaly. Time out. Kijana ataitisha time out mbio. Ama apatane na Gabriel na Saliba. Saliba is 6'4", Gabriel is 6'3". Time out ingine. So him being bamboozled by the size of the defenders, that's the last thing he should worry about. So yeah. Nevertheless, Chelsea won 3-1. Arsenal is still top of the Premier League table. Yeah, just so you know. And of course, FPL ilisha just like that now that the game weeks were concluded. Highest manager niliona duniani alikuwa na 133 points. Football Digest Fantasy Group, our highest manager had 99 points. Not bad. Mimi mwenyewe nilikuwa na 59. The one mistake I did for game week 1 is take off Willian for Son. Gosh, what the hell was I thinking? God damn, man. But I was looking at Chelsea. I was looking at Tottenham. They have quite a fair run of fixtures coming up. They're not that difficult, to be honest. So I was thinking, Son kitacheza kama yeka. Kumbe ni shenzi kuruka. So acheza ujinga wakiwa na Mourinho wao hapo. But that's what it is. Then today, of course, we're going to be having an IG live session with Samra from 7:30. You know, just digesting and recapping the game week 1 and what we have seen and the talking points from each and every game that was happening. So from 7:30, don't fail to join us alongside Samra. Then I think that's about that. Yesterday, something I saw before I get to the transfers to do with numbers and finances of clubs and how clubs have been financed by the owners since 2014-15 financial year, all the way to 18-19 financial year / footballing season, and Chelsea were the ones who Chelsea ni a proper club yenye kona sponyo mwenye agopi kupeana dough. From 2014 to 2019, that is like a span of 5 financial years / footballing seasons, Chelsea wamepewa na Abramovich 440 million pounds. That is the most any club has gotten in the Premier League in that period. As in, Abramovich amepeana pesa. In 2019, he actually gave Chelsea 240, is it 49 or 47 million pounds? But anapeana car loan. So, of course, he's a majority shareholder. So they either, as they always do, and I've seen that applying across other clubs in the Premier League. I think I should share that thread. You go check out my handle on Twitter at Nyasha. I've shared the thread. Most owners, they give loans to the clubs and then eventually convert that to be equity or share capital. So if I give you like 120M, then I'll sit down with the board, tunaangalia, tunaona 120M inaweza convert how many shares, bam, inakuwa share capital on my end as the owner. So they have done that, and the one club that has given out a lot of money in that period, and they have given out to their owners, is Manchester United. They have given the Glazers, I think, 121 million pounds. Yeah, Glazers, yani ni a proper leech. Of course, it's their own club, they can do whatever the fuck they want. The flip side of it is, you're only taking money out of the club. You're not injecting any money into the club to help with the signings and stuff. Especially like right now, they need them. Like right now, they need a lot of money to do the signings. But Man United wanaringanga, or you could ukasikia fans wa United wakibonga. Ooh, they're like the richest club in this world. Yet the motherfuckers are struggling to pay 108 million pounds for Jadon Sancho. So how the fuck are you rich? Huh? They're struggling to pay 30 million euros for Reguilon from Sevilla. Is it now? No, from Madrid. But I get it. Hapo ni juu Madrid wanataka buyback clause. But still, come on. Why have you not done the transfers yet? You know, so yeah, calm your titties down, United fans, especially when you're napenda kuongea kuhusu venye uko na pesa. Some dude called Lincoln on Dimba Crazy community ya WhatsApp group anaongeanga sana kuhusu venye United wako na pesa na hatumii chochote. Bruh, put your words where your mouth at, or put your money where your mouth is, or mouth is at, you know. So that's just about that. Check out that thread, man. Go check out Swiss Ramble on Twitter. Utafurahia. Utafurahi. So yeah, let's get into the transfers as I wind up. Of course, let's start off with Arsenal. Terrorize is going to be moving out of Arsenal. We don't know if he's going to be going to Torino or Fiorentina. That remains to be seen. But from what we had heard yesterday, or had seen yesterday, is that he might be going to Torino. They're more interested. He's more interested to going to play there. So they might be giving us some 22 million pounds to, of course, to part ways with him. Nataka ikuwe hivyo. Watupe 22 million pounds. Wachukue Torino. Wachukue Torreira. Ende Torino. Hook up with their former manager there. Like I said yesterday, Emi Martinez has joined Aston Villa for 20 million pounds. So Arsenal iko na 40 million pounds hapo. Good one. We might also be signing a keeper from Iceland, anaitwa Alex Ranasson. He seems like a very good goalkeeper. His reflexes are fantastic if the YouTube videos are anything to go by. That's all you have, man. You can't rely on anything else. So he seems like a very decent goalkeeper. He can play as a number 2. Depay, Memphis will eventually be going to Barcelona. They have agreed a deal with him, and they're going to be paying 30 million euros to Olympique Lyonnais. Weirdly, they have not yet made a bid to Olympique Lyon, but he will be moving to Barcelona. Barcelona also interested in signing Wijnaldum. He's Koeman's number 1 target. Koeman prefers him over anyone else, but there's apparently a complicated deal between Barcelona and Liverpool, so that might take a couple of days to iron out. Lautaro Martinez is one dude who's not going to be going to Barcelona. He has decided to stay. Inter are going to extend his contract. His father was, or his agent was having talks with Inter Milan yesterday, so he might be staying. Wijnaldum, like I said, is interested in moving, or Koeman is interested in bringing him to Camp Nou. Another interesting deal, Arturo Vidal moving from Barcelona has taken weeks. Now he's eventually going to be going to Inter Milan this week. That should be confirmed this week. Then we have Milik. Milik is going to be leaving. He's going to be leaving Napoli for AS Roma, and then AS Roma are going to be selling Edin Dzeko to Juventus. Juventus are interested in Edin Dzeko's services, so he's going to be moving there. Like I said, United are going to be signing, or they're going to be submitting a bid for Sergio Reguilon or who plays for Real Madrid. Yeah. And the only issue there is that Real Madrid wants to insert a buyback clause, and United die your shit. So yeah, that's something else we're going to be waiting to see. Sancho BVB, nothing else has yet moved from. The only thing about Sancho with United is that he has agreed personal terms with United. United has not agreed anything with BVB. So yeah, you might drag some time. It might take some time for that to happen, if it does eventually happen. All right. I guess that's all I have for you now, folks. Have a fantastic Tuesday. God bless and take care.